Hi again, everyone. Sorry about the delay with the narcissism videos, but this thing with the monetization, even though I really wasn't making a lot off the monetization at this point, it's the fucking principle of it. To see my entire channel now yellow, okay, and I know what it's about. I know it's about the politics. I know it's about the Trump shit. I know it's about the shooting that just happened. They're hiding a bunch of Trump channels after the shooting because they don't want us making videos. They don't want us talking about it. They don't want us calling out their fucking bullshit. Their bullshit with all of it. So today I've been going video by video, appealing it. And you can't do a mass appeal. You got to go video by video by video, one by one by one by one, 1,150 videos. And it's not like if you're not careful, because the only way you can do it is you got to click on request, go through that thing, and then click the backspace. Because if you click anything else, it then brings you back to the media manager at the beginning, and then you have to go through page after page after page to get back to where you were. They're making it as difficult as possible to appeal these videos now. Somebody went in and I knew it was going to happen. I saw it coming. I saw it coming. I saw it coming. That's why I made the puppies and kittens video, because I saw this coming. Look, I'm not backing off the politics at this point. Now I gotta just step it up. If you're gonna just demonetize me, make me look like I'm some kind of racist asshole that can't be monetized at all, and then possibly even take away your ability to crowdfund, that ain't happening. You're only pissing off people more. I Google, YouTube, they need to be dragged in front of Congress for antitrust. They are a monopoly. They need to be broken up. They can't do this shit. They cannot. They don't want us talking about what just happened in Las Vegas. They don't want us talking about how, another baby boomer on a shooting spree, huh? Another baby boomer goes on a fucking shooting spree. And you don't hear nothing about this guy. Okay, they say he had no social media profile whatsoever. Like, that is beyond odd. But yet he's a millionaire and goes off on a shooting spree. Didn't have enough. Personally, I think the guy's a Fed. Personally, I think he's either CIA, Fed. There is a lot more to this. A lot more to this. Either he had help, he got radicalized from Antifa. Whatever it is, whatever the final story is, whatever the truth is, the left is behind it. The political left is behind it. Without question. We've all been getting set up for this. This is why I said the media had blood on their hands after the Scalise shooting. And isn't it funny? Isn't it odd? Because I called it out immediately. Soon as Scalise isn't even out of surgery, they're the Republicans standing there on the House floor. This all happened to us together. No, motherfucker. No, this was your opportunity to show us that you were going to stand up and fight for something. They won't even fight for themselves getting shot at personally. You think they're going to stand up for us? No. No. And isn't it funny? This happens a couple days after there's Scalise on the floor on his crutches, doesn't call anybody out, doesn't turn to the Democrats, hey, thanks for your rhetoric getting me shot. Thanks to CNN, MSNBC for torquing these fucking baby boomer cucks up to get their little entitled asses up in a fucking frenzy. They're trying to normalize violence against the right. They're trying to normalize violence against Trump supporters. That's what they're trying to do. That's what I was calling out originally when Scalise got shot. They were trying to normalize this. And right in line, as soon as he's out of the hospital and he's there in front of Congress, boom, this happens. with the Filipino girlfriend. Okay, he's wiring $100,000 to the Philippines. They got massive ISIS problems in the Philippines. Massive ISIS problems. This guy just falls out of nowhere. Oh, and then it turns out the owner of the hotel is a huge Antifa supporter. Told all his employees, put out memos that he'll match dollar for dollar if whatever their contributions are to Antifa. This guy had a top level membership at that hotel, at the casino, which means they basically have access to the executives. They know exactly who this guy is. They're thinking that there's multiple shooters. I think there possibly could be. Who knows? Who knows? It's a goddamn casino. They have facial recognition. They have every square inches of a fucking casino in 2017 covered. You think they don't know how he got that weaponry in there by now? You don't think they knew immediately? There's no way. There's no way. There is no way. They can catch you stealing a fucking chip, palming a chip off a table that ain't yours. You think they don't know how this guy got in and out of a casino? Are you crazy? This is violence against the Trump supporters. This is violence against the right. This is just violence against American values. Because the left is out of options. Russia, the collusion thing, it's going nowhere. You had the Senate committee come out and say, oh, well, we interviewed all these people and 200 fucking hours of interviews and we're working 6-7 days a week. Well, the first question is why? Well, why? Obviously, this is why you can't get anything done in the Senate, because you're fucking chasing your dicks around on some bullshit Russia collusion that you know doesn't exist. They're winding down. They're out of options. They raided Manafort's house and took pictures of his business suits. What kind of fucking dog and pony show is this? This guy Mueller just keeps hiring lawyer after lawyer after lawyer, where it's Democrat donor after Democrat donor after Trump hater after. None of this would ever stand up in court, even though he's going through one of the most liberal court circuits. Listen, these prosecutions never hold up, even after conviction. Even after conviction, they never hold up. Never. Because it's all overreach, it's all bullshit, and it all ends up being prosecutorial misconduct. And if you don't believe me, look up Senator Ted Stevens. Look what the disposition of his case was, where the judge is fucking ripping apart the government. I've never seen such misuse of government resources and such prosecutorial misconduct in my life. These are political organizations. The FBI, the CIA, the NSA, or the intelligence services, who get everything wrong and nothing right. You can't believe a word that comes out of it. Their word is meaningless. Anything they say is meaningless. And by now, they've been right about nothing. Nothing. So why would we believe anything that comes out of their mouth from this point on? This demonetization thing is just another level of it. It's about cutting us off from communicating. It's about demoralizing guys like me and other YouTubers, like telling us you don't have a chance. We control it all. You don't. You don't, because without us, your platform fucking dies. Because nobody's watching Fox or NBC or ABC or CBS anymore. Nobody gives a shit. People are bailing out on the NFL, for Christ's sake, which I told you was going to happen. If you were with me for a long time, go look up why I'm done with my video, why I'm done with the NFL. I saw this coming with the Ray Rice bullshit. I told you this was coming. I told you this was coming years ago. Every single video, the yellow check of death. Nearly everyone. Well over 1,000. I'm sorry I didn't get to any narcissism videos today. I'm just too caught up trying to go through this process, and I'm only like a third of the way because it is so fucking frustrating. It is so maddening. Like, it's just on general principle. No, I'm going to make you review every single one of my goddamn videos. I'm going to make you tell me this is on. I'm going to make you so you can't blame it on an algorithm or a bot. So I know somebody's saying no. And that's the ultimate gaslight. So whenever these videos get rejected, I'm going to let you know which videos got rejected. Which videos are too sensitive. And YouTube, though they won't explain themselves, but they could sit there looking stupid because I am joining up on a class action. I will find one of these. I put it out there. There's a couple people looking out there and looking for people in the preliminary. I put it out there for wherever I can. You're not going to break my back. And if I got to go over to VidMe or one of these others, I will. I'm going to build my own website at this point. I have to move on another platform other than YouTube. The problem is YouTube has this. I built my fucking subscriber base here, and that's what fucking is so maddening. You built your subscriber base here, and they just want to take it from you. In a heartbeat, they could just take it from you. And then they laugh at you. Oh, no. There's an appeal process, and we're just trying to be. They're full of shit. They're liars, they're thieves, and they have no ideas on their own. And that's, personally with me, you're doing it to the wrong guy because I'm at a point in my life, I am sick and tired of people riding my coattails, okay, and then leaving me in the dust while they benefit off my success. I went through a lifetime of that, and I'm done with it. You people who don't support Trump, I'm telling you, who think you're gonna, they're going to come for you next. They're going to come for you too. Don't think it's going to be you're going to have this little utopia. They don't give a fuck about you. You're useful idiots to them. You're useful idiots to them. You are the most disposable. As a matter of fact, they will use you to get us under control and then kill you off because that's how useless they see you. They won't kill us because we actually have value and, work ethic. You, the taker class, the deadbeat class, the ones who are only against Trump and everything he does because that's what's going to being against Trump is what puts the fucking entitlement in your mailbox. The check in your mailbox gives you the victimization you seek for whatever fucking bullshit you pulled off a TV that you have. Or who forever tells you, or whichever the side that tells you, it's all right, it wasn't a fucking baby you sucked out of your body. Okay? Alleviates your guilt that way. That if you think by keeping abortion legal, it alleviates your guilt of what you did. It doesn't. It doesn't. You want to be on the side of a bunch of angry feminists, old angry feminists that have doubled and tripled down on their lifestyle because they're too fucking stubborn to admit they were wrong? Who in their mid-30s, late 30s, early 40s realize, oh shit, I'm all alone now with this gray hair and fucking tattoos all over my body, no child, no family, nobody cares. Wow, I was lied to. But not enough courage to admit that. So they double and triple down on it, say, you know what? If my life was fucked up and I didn't get what I really wanted because I was lied to, I'm going to lie to everybody else. You want to be on their side? Then go ahead. Our side isn't going down without a fight. We run into gunfire. We pull each other out. We don't run away. You're messing with the wrong people. The wrong people. Stand there and you open fire on a concert from 32 floors up. Are you fucking kidding? That would be the left that would do something so fucking I mean, come on. Unbelievable. And don't give me gun control. Don't give me gun control. How about casino control? Why don't we ban gambling? How about that? Because they're saying, oh, well, you know, he had all these gambling deaths. So why not? Why ban the gun and not gambling? Why don't we ban gambling? Why don't we ban casinos? Don't they cause lifetime of damage? Aren't they addictions that ruin families and households and futures? The gun culture, maybe this is the fault of the casino culture. Maybe it's that. Or maybe it's just one more example of the baby boomer generation just hanging on to dear life. I saw a doctor talking about why this guy was such a mystery, because he's 64 years old, and 64-year-olds usually shoot for a purpose. You know, they don't just shoot to make a name for themselves, to go out in a blaze of glory. That's a young man's crime. But my thing is, you know, and he's right, but you have to throw that knowledge, you got to throw that equation out the window with these baby boomers, because they are going to revert back to their violent youth past of the 60s. Oh, yes, they are. That's what they've always been about. They've been about destruction and mayhem since the 60s. Okay? That's why, you know, they took all the goddamn everything out of the economy for themselves, and now they saddled us with all this debt, and now they got nothing to do with their fucking money. Oh, so I know what I'll do. I'll continue by let's relive the 60s and give it to our grandkids and really cause some fucking havoc. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. As I said, the problem's been generational. It's always been generational. It's these baby boomers. I told you they were going to be destructive till the end. Look at John McCain. This guy's just out to destroy the country as quick as he can before that brain tumor turns his head into complete fucking pea soup. As it should. As it should. I'm afraid. People are afraid of white men. I'm afraid of baby boomer. I'm going to start screaming every time I see him, because I don't know when one might flip out and start shooting. Fear baby boomers. How about that? Generational privilege. You want to know the real privilege? It ain't white privilege. It's generational privilege, because you can't help when you were born. And we are the direct descendants of the baby boomers. We are the direct descendants of the basic plantation, our plantation owners. You want somebody to blame for this current mess? Start with them. You want somewhere to get your reparations? We go right to them, because they're the cause of all of this. Not only do they suck the economy out for themselves through real estate and their pensions and their fucking bullshit, now they're funding the end of America. Because they got nothing else to do. Because like I said, they are the most entitled, selfish, spoiled fucking generation that ever walked the face of the earth. And as I told you, they will continue to do so as long as they're on earth. It's just what they're going to do as a generation. Not every baby boomer, but most of them. Because they got to relive the glory days. They got to go back. They got to go back and relive their glory. They ain't going down without notoriety. They want the notoriety. They're baby boomers. They're children. That's what that doctor didn't understand, isn't making the connection. These baby boomers are children. So, it's a lot to unwrap there. But I got to get back to appealing videos. So I don't know how long that's going to take. It might take another day or two. But I am not going to be able to concentrate on a narcissism video until I get through that. And on general principle, I have to get through it. I may come back just to scream and yell more Trump videos, because you're gonna get more Trump videos, because you're gonna get more shit posting. Because between here, I have to keep going back to Paul and Twitter and do my shit posting and getting shit, and I'm going to continue. Understand. And one other thing I know this is about Keck. I know this is about some of the Keck shit on my channel. Ain't going anywhere. I know it's about Paul. Our reach is everywhere. Nothing is out of our reach. Nothing. And that's what scares them. So, let me get back to appealing my channel. Remember, if you want to be part of the resistance, if you want this to survive and grow, and please consider contributing and being part of the resistance, because without you, this will go bye-bye. I do not expect to get this monetization back. I wasn't really making anything anyway. It's the general principle, because the next thing is they're going to pull our ability to crowdfund. And then after that, if I just put my email address in there and do it that way, they'll just pull your channel down, and I'll be gone. And good luck trying to find me. And that's really the reason I put my Facebook. Not so I can I don't do narcissism business on Facebook. I don't do it. It's there as an emergency in case something happens. That's it. That's it. It's an emergency. In case something happens, here's the new platform. Here's where we're going. So I'm looking at some other things. You Trump supporters, keep your heads up and stay safe. Don't worry. The only thing I don't like is Javanka. Those two gotta go. They gotta go. I elected you. I voted for you, not your kids and her dumbass husband. He gotta go. Other than that, I think he's slow walking everybody to their doom, including his chief of staff. He's slow walking the entire Senate, half of the Congress. He's slow walking them there, and they don't even realize it. Because in their minds, they still think this is 2006, where people are going to just vote for the other party. Oh, well, no, this is deeper than that. Nobody, and I said that, and again, you can go back and you can look at why Trump won. It was Generation X, stupid. I said that day we were going to know the difference if Trump wasn't doing his job or if he was being obstructed. This is not a case of him not doing his job. He's being obstructed at every turn. And don't think he's going to give amnesty. He's not. He's not stupid. It's going to be no amnesty. It's going to be a wall. Or they're going to try to kill him. He's slow walking them. What do you think? You think people are going to go vote to put Nancy Pelosi back in charge? This is the real media delusion, and this is the delusion of the baby boomers, is they think we're perpetual children and they are going to be in for the shock of it's going to be like every election day since election day. I can't believe it. They don't understand they're the joke. And they're dumb. The problem is they're in power, which makes them dangerous. But I don't even think this is some kind of master plan by These are idiots. These are idiots. I said, and this is what I predicted was going to happen. He was going to try to work with everybody, give everybody a chance, everybody a bite to work with him. And as every fucking person smacks his hand away, bites him at every turn, backbites him, they think they're making points with the American people, with the people with Trump's base. No, you've only strengthened Trump's base, and and then the second thing you've done is driven your own voters away, the ones who have some kind of half a brain. Some people who are the few honest ones that were left over there are like, Jesus Christ, this is insane. You're not picking up voters, you're losing them. Just because you can find a couple thousand deadbeats to go scream and beat people up in the street because they want what they want, you're not proving anything. You're losing support. Look at the NFL. Nobody's watching it. Nobody's watching it. The Patriots are getting booed at home. You're not winning shit. And I think they know it. Trump is slow walking them to the gallows and they don't realize it. Oh, he's going to be a wipeout in 18. He'll be a wipeout in 20. No, the only way they stop Trump at this point, I think, is if they kill him or they try to impeach him. But they can't even try to impeach, because if Mueller tries to come out with any charges, it's gonna be bedlam. Nobody's gonna buy. It'd be he better have some proof. He better have some amount of proof, which he don't have. You'd have heard about it by now. You'd have heard about it. So, let me get back to appealing my videos. Hopefully I'll be done in a reasonable amount of time. Again, please consider contributing to the channel. Help it grow. If you have a story, please send it in. Whatever you can do, because I have to make a move now to build a site and do some other things. So we got to keep it going, and they are desperate to make channels like mine go bye-bye. So thank you, everybody, for your support and your patience and your understanding and your suggestions. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. You guys know what to do with the links in the description box, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks.